present EnergyCoin in a different way. We already talked about it in Brussels, so we know each other. Energy Party will be a platform on top of blockchain. I talked about blockchain, so I hope you're familiar with it. Not the Bitcoin blockchain, but the EnergyCoin blockchain. It's another blockchain based on the same technology, and it's running for 2.5 years. So it's a stable blockchain, and we are going to build a platform on top of the blockchain to make those applications real. Mike talked about simulations and how it will work in the market, and well, we are going to build it. This is a short introduction about who we are. We are a team of developers, no formal stage yet, but we're also working on a foundation, and Henri is going to lead that foundation to get the word out about using this platform in the Netherlands. She will also talk about why we are going to do this. That will be the next part. There's a company information. We will work together with the founders of another cryptocurrency. That's an in-game currency, so it's a different market, but they help us. And currently the platform Energy Party is being built. So we have no prototype yet, but it's in the works. Yeah, we have a few observations. You all know them, I guess, because that's why you're here. There are some disruptive developments, and there are practical consequences. It's just a translation we made. The grid equals Internet of Things for us. Grids are poles, transformers, load balancers, and all the things that you can connect today, like vehicles, storage, batteries, and smart meters, of course. I will give the floor to Anne-Marie. She will present our purpose, why we are doing this.
My name is Anne-Marie Pronk. I work for 10 years now at the Dutch Climate Alliance, Klimaat voor Nederland. It's a network of 165 municipalities. And the last 2 years I also work for VNG. It's the association of all the municipalities in the Netherlands because of the energy agreement, nationwide agreement about saving energy and increase the amount of sustainable energy. I organized a lot of climate campaigns like Warme Truiendag. In Belgium it's called the Dikke Truiendag. In the Netherlands 230,000 people joined this action. From the Voetstappen, also an annually action for 30,000 kids. Solar Days, we do a lot of campaigns, climate campaigns to, we hope that people are going to act on climate disruption. And we also built some instruments like Zonneblas.nl. It's a translation from the Solar Potentiaalkataster from Germany. All the roofs, all the solar potential in the whole Netherlands is calculated by some laser point data and historical weather data. We also made a campaign to increase that people know what their roof is worth. I mean, what they can earn on their roof. And also the lokale energieetalage.nl, where people can find information what the situation is about the energy transition in the Netherlands in their own town. When you look at only 3.6% of the total energy electricity use, it's only 3.6% sustainable, 0.6% in Groningen. You really, when you know about how the urgency of the climate problem, you are a little bit sad when you look at these results. I followed some classes about smart campaigning. I think a few hundred people followed these classes. The latest knowledge about sustainable behavior. And despite of all this knowledge and all those NGOs who are urging to act on climate, to reduce our energy use, to buy solar panels, buy a share for wind energy, it's in the Netherlands only 5.5% sustainable energy. It's 5.5 is the share of the total energy use in 2014. Here are the Netherlands, and together with France, we are really the goal. It's very hard to achieve. We have a long road to go. And why is that? In the 10 years I thought about it, and I saw years of spreading misinformation on purpose about the urgency of climate disruption. And there's no red carpet really for the citizens that want to generate solar energy. There's uncertainty about the price, like Mike also told. It's in 2017 the system of salderen will be evaluated, and I asked people on the street for a campaign why they haven't bought solar panels, and it was because of the uncertainty. And also a lot of stakeholders are also urging The Hague, our government, to do something about it. You have to be an administration and tax expert when you want to organize a solar project on a flat roof or a roof of an apartment building or on a roof other than your own. And there's really no true price for energy. There's no polluter pays principle in the Netherlands, and there's no real valuation of clean energy. And in the Netherlands, there's also a big influence of companies who don't want to change the current system. And we have to speed up in the Netherlands, and we can. There are a lot of, the situation is very good right now. We have more than 200 local energy corporations, 35,000 energy corporation members, 100 community-based solar energy projects, 50,000 households who are involved in this movement. And you can already pay with solar energy. For example, there are projects in Amsterdam and Arnhem, like Geld Groen Wassen, it's called, wash money green. And in Arnhem you get solar credit points on the card when you invest in solar panels on the roof from the bakery or city farm. But it's very difficult to organize. People are spending hours to administrate all those credit points. So I told them about the blockchain, and they were jumping up very cheerfully. There's a massive network of NGOs who want to also do something about it, and 165 Klimaatfonds members who are ready to take action and are willing to do something new. And 392 municipalities need to achieve the goals of the National Energy Agreement. So therefore, I met Brian and he told me about blockchain and the plan. So I'm working on the foundation right now. And now it's we're going to run.
I'm not sure how much time we have left.
Yeah, you can make any final points.
I'll do that. Most what's in the next slide is already said here. It's a system. There was a question about engagement, and yesterday I showed one of my colleagues a local energy corporation, it's Cloudwind Energy in Swan, and he said, well, that's very interesting, but I can't cooperate with them because I have no panels. And I told him, well, we are going to solve that for you. So he has the feeling he has to be part of it, but he can't because he has no plans. And we are going to build applications on top of a blockchain with tokens, community tokens. They can be called cloud figure tokens or something else. Just what's needed there in the community. And this is a sample how that would work. Basically, you're going to prepay your energy. You can buy tokens on the market, same market Mike told us about, and spend them on energy. So if you have a yearly usage of 3,500 kilowatt hours, like here in the Netherlands, on average, you can buy enough tokens to use that. But maybe you have them in surplus and you produce, you maybe get tokens from the market because people buy your renewables locally. You get those tokens and you can save them up, or you can spend them on the market again, selling them for something else, like fiat currency or something else. You can think of what it should be. Those local tokens have the same value as 1 kilowatt hour of solar in this sample, but can be any renewable energy that you produce around your house. If people have no panels, there will be another form that they can participate with, and that's storage. Maybe you have an electric vehicle that you use as a battery on the day because if it stands still, it's no use. In that way, you can also participate, being the storage provider for the community. And there are more samples that you can think about if the application is there. We made a slide with some questions and possible answers. If someone has no tokens, he can buy them. If they need them, they can buy them on the market. They can sell surplus energy, maybe they produce, or they can rent out storage, like I said, with an electric vehicle or another way of storage. What do they need? We have something called a smart meter here. It can be a Raspberry Pi, like Mike already told us, but it can also be a smart meter that's already installed in the house. You just need to connect the smart meter with a wallet address, and the wallet is the part that's needed to exchange energy points or tokens. You need, of course, you need a membership of your community cooperative, because that cooperative will administer the network, and the network is needed to fill in the decentralized part of the system. There are a few opportunities that has fell away, I guess. There's no limit anymore with this system on the feed-in tariff or the net metering, because you can sell as much as you produce, as long as there's demand, of course. Something called PSD2. I'm not sure if people are familiar with banking regulation, but banks are opening up their payment gateways with an API over the coming years, and people are able to directly provide services on top of the gateways for the banks. So I can imagine that if your smart meter becomes really smart, you have an agent in there that really pays your energy directly from your account or something like that. So you pay with energy at that moment. So there are not only regulatory obstacles or challenges, but there are also that was our presentation.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good question.
If you say token, is that the same as the EnergyCoin mentioned before?
No. We layer it up. You have the blockchain, and on top of that you can run a coin, because the blockchain is consisting of transaction in the coin on top of